right, so this is my pure inside that I converted to a sharpshooting stretch build, which I think is absolutely amazing. So what 7 feet 246, 7'5" wingspan. I really want y'all to understand that the power of these cap breakers are just limitless. All right. I feel like this is by far the most universally fun build that you can make in NBA 2K26 from a center standpoint, because 7'4" eventually will get patched, all that BS of shooting over people, right? So you ask yourself, where is the true competitive, overpowered build? And what you usually have to accept is that if you want to make a dominant inside, you have to accept the fact you're not going to be able to shoot. Or if you're going to be able to shoot, you have to accept the fact that you're not going to be able to be a great finisher, right? You have to compensate somewhere. Well, in this instance, as you see, that is not the case. And there's cap breakers galore for potential that you can have with this build. 89 close shot, but you add 4 cap breakers here, it will get you to a 94, which will give you your hook specialist on Hall of Fame, your paint prodigy on gold, right? Your float game will be on Hall of Fame. You have an 80 driving layup, which will give you physical finisher on silver. And then you have an 80 driving dunk, which is basically all you really need for a center build, because your center, you don't really need to try to go for contact dunks. I did initially try to go for contact dunks, and I realized I was just like, I don't really need that, right? Then you have an 85 standing dunk. You can use 5 cap breakers here, okay? That'll give you a 90 with elite contact dunk animations, big man contact dunk animations with gold rise up. Then you have an 88 post control, right? And 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. You use 5 cap breakers here. That is going to give you a post powerhouse on Hall of Fame, and you will also have post up poet on Hall of Fame, right? And what's really funny about this is that you'll think to yourself like, yo, I don't have a lot of cap breakers. Well, I made this build because I know that I'm having so much fun with this game that I definitely plan on hitting legend with this build. So I know I'm gonna have, almost 30 plus badges to work with. Some of y'all might not have that, but I'm pointing these out because at the end of the day, you can decide where you want to go and what direction you want to go with this build. Okay. Remember, I went period inside. So by making a period inside, I'm able to have that much finishing and defense. But then I have an 88 pass accuracy. And then I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll specialize here. Or, I'll try to get up to the 93 pass accuracy to get break starter on gold, right? Or get that dimer on Hall of Fame, or the versatile visionary, or use a max +1, etc. I'm excited with the 88. Theoretically, I could go on 87. I went 88 because, again, I don't want to make a ton of builds. So I want to make sure I actually have dummy proof this. So when I am able to get more cap breakers, I know where direction I want to go. And at the end of the day, I just don't want to make a lot of builds this year. I usually spend thousands upon thousands of dollars, but this year I want to be very smart and very articulate on how I go about these builds. Now, this is a big one here also, because you can use another 5 cap breakers here, and then that will give you 93 block, which will give you paint controller on gold. And that is, in my opinion, one of the last back end parts that I would focus on. But at the end of the day, I'm still able to have the ability to get that portion if I wanted to. So what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm just giving you the blueprint, and then you can decide to go which direction you want to go. But look at this. I get interceptor, and I get glove on bronze. I get and move on Forcer, which I use my max +2, so I have it on gold. Okay. Then of course, this is the most important. Obviously, I will be using my my second set of 5 cap breakers here to get to a 96 rebound, which would give me obviously Hall of Fame rebound chaser. But it's funny because I am now second guessing, should I do that? Because I've been absolutely balling out crazy statistics, getting 20 plus rebounds a game, etc. with just silver rebound chaser, because this build, it's an IQ thing, just boxing out and just being athletic. By being with 70 speed really sets me apart in transition and rec. And again, I use this build solely for rec, for just getting rep. That's why I'm almost about to hit starter 3. And then 91 on my strength. Obviously, that gives me my brick wall on gold. And then my last 2 cap breakers I can use here to get pogo stick on Hall of Fame. Okay, so I know that's a lot to digest, but I just wanted to break down where each cap breaker set's at so you can visualize and basically be able to pick up what I'm putting down. Okay, this is by far, in my opinion, again, like I said, the best center build in this game when it comes to just all around dominance. But now you're like, Unc, you can't shoot. I'm like, well, yeah, that is true. I cannot shoot right now. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the name. All right, and you see Shaquille O'Neal is at the top with Tim Duncan. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Right? Now, look at the weaknesses. The only weakness of this build is that the floor strength when he's outside doesn't have much of a mid-range game. Duh, I don't have any shooting ability. Ren Reaping, Diamond, Post, Bully. Okay, so now let's go back to my builds. Let's go head back to the main page. And then let's take a look at this build now. It's a 99 overall. And this is my second build that I made. That 85 overall build was just free VC. So, and I was just testing out something. But this is my second build. Again, I plan on making a lot. So this will be every time you see me in the rec or in Pro-Am, this is the center I'm running with. Now, let's go ahead into the my court because I want to show you why I'm so excited about this build. So, remember the cap breaker breakdown. All right. And as I pull up here, let me go here. Look at this now. I have a 75. Now remember, I only had a 25 3-ball to start off, but now I have a 75 because of the cap breakers. My cap breakers was 14, 11, 9, 8, and 6. I want you to really understand, because I know some of y'all are going to be lightning speed trying to make builds, and you're not even going to understand that I want you to try to make anything as close to this. I want you to go in the builder and put your 3-pointer as a 75 and then see how much you are losing in this build. Because shooting is so viable in the builder, which is like game breaking. What a lot of people don't understand is game breaking to leave shooting out and use your cap breakers for it. Okay, so now I have a 75 3-ball, and again, I'm just been sparking galore. Now, I don't know if as you can see right there, 75 3-ball. I'm just hey, it is what it is. If you want the jump shot, let me know, man. But let me know in the comment section if you want the jump shot. But look at this, is barbecue chicken, guys. Like, this is 75 3-ball. All right. Let me get one more in here real quick before I get off. All right, boom. All right. So this is 75 3-ball, but this build it's Shaq. It's Shaq with a 3. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's literally Shaquille O'Neal that can shoot a 3-ball. Now, I want to go here. Where am I at? Badges, right? And I just want to show you, I got set shot specialist on gold, move on forcer on gold. I'm using my max plus ones, and this is what I'm using. Okay, so I am having catch and shoot on gold with a 75 3-ball. And of course, listen, guys, y'all already know you gotta make sure you use. Let me go this route. All right, boom. There we go. Hot zones. I have 2 hot zones at the top because obviously in rec, I'm a pick and pop, and I'm going to be shooting at the top of the key. Now for y'all that thinking I'm a bum, look at that. I'm at 84.4 rim percentage. I'm shooting 51% because remember, my first build I had was my Giannis build, and it had just a 53 ball, but I had shot 51%. I don't play any park games with this. All right. I wish there was a way I could see how I shoot in the rec, but regardless, this is what I've been trying to tell y'all. I made a pure inside, use my 5 cap breakers, and I am now able to shoot and have a stretch. Now, I can also get my mid-range up too, and that's what I've been talking about doing. So first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my 5 cap breakers here. I got a 92 here, which got me a 91, which I'll use another one here to get to 92, and then that will give me gold rebound chaser. And low key, I probably will just sit out with that for a little bit, and then come back to that at a later date. Because what I want to focus on now is not my mid-range, right? Because I don't need a mid-range in rec. I'm shooting 3s or I'm dunking on you, all right? The next one that I really want to get is the 90 standing dunk. So I will probably focus on the 90 standing dunk after I use a cap breaker here for 92. Get this 90 standing dunk. So that's 5, that's 10, 11, 12. That still leaves me with 12 to 16 more cap breakers. And we still don't even know if there's more cap breakers that's going to be coming out. But I know for a fact there's 24 that I definitely can get easily. So then I know that I still have another set of 5 that I can use. So what I could do is use that here and get my mid-range, or why not? You know, let's go crazy with it. Let's go ahead and get my close shot all the way up. By getting my close shot all the way up, I can get the legend, you know, not post phenom. What's it called? You know what I'm talking about. I'm drawing a blank right now, man. Where we at? I gotta, you know me, man. I'm getting old, guys. I gotta work with me here. It is, where are you at, man? The badge under the basket. I guess it's a tier 2 badge. No, it's a tier 1 badge. And Paint Prodigy, guys, work with me here. So Paint Prodigy is what I'm thinking about getting, which again is just really good around the basket. There's just so much about this build that I like. I really love this build. And look at my pie chart here, guys. Look at that. Look how circular it is. And that 3-point shot is eventually going to start coming out. All right. But this is a really good rep grind. And as you can see, as of this release of this video, I am 77.6% to getting starter 2. I'll probably get starter 2 probably by end of Saturday, and then be working towards starter 3 for my next cap breaker. Again, I'm loving this game. But there you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is how you make a pure inside Shaquille O'Neal build and now have him sparking like Steph Curry, thanks to the beautiful cap breakers that's implemented in NBA 2K26. But y'all let me know in the comment section how you feel about this build. Is it a W? Is it an L? Other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really soon on the banger, man. You know, when I say back soon on the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.